The COVID Trump administration is not a dictatorship. It's a servant of the American people. So I was watching tonight from Toronto some dumbass on the lawn of the White House answering questions to the reporters about Trump, some official, right? And at some point he goes, "Look, I'm doing you a courtesy by answering these questions because they're asking questions that he doesn't know the answer to, like how long has he had it, just questions that he doesn't know the answer to, and he's like getting all nervous and shit, and he's saying, "Oh, I don't know, Trump's watching me right now. I don't know what I'm." He actually said that, but the key thing is he goes, "Look, I'm doing you a courtesy answering these questions because I don't even want to answer them." And what really just grinded my gears was that the idea that the Trump administration is doing a courtesy by giving information to the public because that's really just a nicety. No, it's your duty. It's your responsibility. The public doesn't work for you. You work for the public. You are a servant. You are a servant of the public. You're not a dictatorship. And it reminded me of when that COVID idiot Kayleigh McEnany, I'm just going to call them all COVID endorsers, Kayleigh McEnany. What I've watched countless, I don't watch any more interviews with her anymore, but like she's constantly accusing the press of being fake news. Oh, you're all fake and you're doing this and why are you doing this? It's like, wait, the press, first of all, your responsibility is, you have a much higher responsibility than the press does. They don't have to defend themselves. Whether they're doing fake spins on what you're saying or not, your responsibility is to inform the public. So you have to answer these fucking questions. You're not doing a courtesy. And then take it to the little king of fraud himself, Trump. He'll say that's fake news. But no, your job isn't to decide whether the people you're speaking to are fake or not. Your job is to rule the goddamn country. You're not supposed to be a critic of the media. You're supposed to be running the country. It's somebody else's job to decide whether the news is whether they're allowed to be asking questions, whether they're got credible media to be attending, your press conferences. That's somebody else's job. You already allowed them to enter the press conference. So, and it's exactly the same as saying now he's criticizing the election. Oh, the election is a hoax. But your job is not to criticize the election. Somebody else can do that. I'm sure you have people who are capable of analyzing this and that. Your job, if you're participating in the election, is to participate in the election. And it just reminds me of the term burden of proof. And the burden of proof is on the person making claims, not the person asking or saying those claims might be wrong. You have to prove there's a pink giraffe in your closet. It's not on me to say that there isn't one and have to prove that there isn't one. So my main point is that I think that really summed it all up for me was when dude says, I'm doing you guys a courtesy I'm doing the public a courtesy by even answering questions. We don't have to say anything. We don't serve the public. We tell the public what to do. And we're telling the public that half of their sources are fake. No, that's not how it works, you dumbass. And why haven't the news people stood up for themselves and pointed that out? Or anything I ever listen to. Nobody points that out. It's not a courtesy, you dumb fuck. Now, I live in an apartment building, and my landlord decided to act like a little bitch. And she was saying, acting as though she's doing me a courtesy by, spraying my apartment for cockroaches. But no, I'm paying you. I'm paying you for the maintenance of my building. I don't work for you. If anything, you work for me. So don't ever fucking turn that table, and you watch how fast they shape up when you call them on it. It's just disgusting. You know what? The American public are so stupid, and the news, they're all so stupid. They've allowed this manipulator to turn it around on them and act as though he's doing them a courtesy. as though they have to beg to have an audience with the king. It's not a fucking principality. It's supposed to be a democracy, you fucking losers. Democracy is rule by the people. The people are the rulers, not the King Trump. And I'll end this with a little aside. A friend of mine told me the definition of idiot, and I can never get over how useful it is. An idiot, the etymology of the word idiot, comes from ancient Greece. An idiot was somebody who did not want to participate in democracy. An idiot was somebody who said, well, I don't give a shit about my neighbor's lawn as long as my lawn is okay. And all these, like Trump is like the ultimate idiot, because he's like, well, I don't have COVID, so what do I fucking care if everybody else has it, right? And then as soon as he gets it, he says, oh, this is actually a serious thing. And everybody else is acting like it's a serious thing when they think they're in danger. But until they're in danger, who gives a shit? It works for me, right? What do I care what's happening to the other guy over there, or the black guy over there, because I'm white? And who cares what's happening to... Oh, climate change? Are you fucking kidding me? Climate change? Oh, I'll be dead by then. Who gives a shit? Oh, my kids? Well, I'm not my kids. What do I care? That's their problem. And I don't remember who it was that said this, but this moron, I heard him say in the last 6 months, he goes, climate change is an artificial construct. He's like a businessman. Okay, so climate change. So nature is an artificial construct, as opposed to concrete constructs like business or money. So nature, in other words, nature is artificial and money is real. In other words, nature is abstract and money is concrete. So nature is not natural, whereas money in business is natural. The funny thing about that is there's nothing more abstract than money, right? It doesn't represent anything real. It has no context. And there's nothing more natural than nature. And you're calling nature unnatural. And you're calling money nature, I guess. So there you go. Good luck, guys. If you support gays, click like. If you respect blacks, comment. If you think women are people too, click the notification bell. And if you care about sick children, subscribe.